Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff, as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Forest River XLR Boost 27 QB travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A few things I want you to take into consideration. First, you have your slide to consider, or your awning to consider. Make sure you park so that your awning has plenty of room. And also where your gas and water hookups are. You don't have to slide to worry about. So your power hookup is going to be about the middle of your trailer on your off-camp side or your driver's side. And your water is just behind that. So park accordingly so that you can utilize the facilities. Once you've arrived at the campsite, Hitchman is going to go over how to unhook your hitch. Once you do, you have a power tongue jack. Do you have a docking light? Should you arrive at night, simply raise or lower your unit using your power tongue jack. I do recommend getting a level and stick it on the side of your unit. You'll notice when your unit's a few inches off. So put a level on the side of your unit, level your unit. Should you not have power, you do have a manual override right here. Underneath this button, underneath this rubber stopper, is a hole for this hand crank to go into should you need to hand crank your power tongue jack. Speaking of power, when arriving at the campsite, check your terminals, make sure your posts are connected. Now this will run off batteries, so you don't have to be plugged in right away to set it up. So once you have your unit level, next thing you're going to do is stabilize our unit. Now you have stabilizing jacks on your unit. Remember, these are stabilizing jacks, not leveling jacks. So start out by making sure your unit is level. And you have this nice hand crank. And simply crank it down to the ground. Now you can go ahead and get a drill gun or socket driver, 3/4 inch drive nut on the end of it, and run these down in a matter of minutes. Seconds actually. So once you run these down, you're only going to want to run them down until they're taut. You just want to stabilize your unit. You don't want to lift it at all. I recommend jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot blacktop in the middle of summer, and it'll better distribute the weight. It's going to keep it from sinking. So you went on all four corners, ran down all of your stabilizing jacks. We have our unit level, we have our unit stable. Next thing we're going to do is hook up our water and electricity. Go around to the off-camp side. In your storage will be your power cord. 30 amp service here. The new twist, push it in and then twist it, and then tighten your little black washer. You have 30 amp service should you need to plug into 110. In your convenience pack is this 30 amp to 110 adapter. Once you have your power hooked up, next thing we're going to do is hook up our water. Little docking station right here. You have your fresh and your city water. Let's start with our city water. First thing we're going to do whenever we put any liquid into our unit is hook up a water pressure regulator. This is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Hook up your water pressure regulator to your hose, plug it into your city water connection, but don't turn your hose on yet. Right next to your connection is your hot water tank. You're going to open this up, And just make sure you've returned your drain plug. You may have left this out from the last time that you were camping, and you want to put it back in. After you've returned your drain plug, go ahead and turn on your hose for your city water connection. Now after that's ran for a few minutes, you're going to come up here in your hot water heater to your pressure release valve. You're going to pull on that, air's going to come out, and then water's going to flow steadily out of here. Once the water's flowing out of here, then you know that your hot water tank is... Now should you be going camping and you don't need city water connection, you're out dry camping, we're going to go to our freshwater connect. Now over here you don't need a water pressure regulator. Hose will just fill that up. Again, burp or release the air out of the lines in your hot water heater to make sure that's full. And then when using freshwater connection is when you turn on your water pump inside. Only turn on your water pump when using freshwater connect, not your city water connection. That's already pressurized. All right, we got our water hooked up, our electricity hooked up. We're level and stable. I'll walk you around the unit and show you a few other things outside. So right above your docking station here, you have a black tank flush, which we'll talk about when emptying our tanks. To the left there is your Suburban furnace heat release. So if you have your furnace on, steer clear of this, it'll be warm. Down here we have a fresh water drain, which should be, let me find it here. Your power hook up. This is the back of your fridge, and that is a vent for your microwave. So up here is your push-out vent for your garage, exhaust vent. Coming down here, you have your sewage and wastewater and galley tank outlet. That's where we dump our tanks later. Outdoor shower, low point drain, which is right here. Your cable and satellite hookup. It's all prepped for a generator should you need it. There's a cover for your propane tanks. Let's talk about your propane real quick. You have a regulator on here. Simply point this toward the tank that you wish to be using. Point the arrow that way. Again, your battery. That's your hitching work. Your big pass-through storage. You do have this table that you can set up indoors, or you can set it up outdoors. Your backup camera, rest of your hitch work. This is prepped for Furrion solar should you want to hook up a solar panel to it. You also have your big awning, which I'll run out here in a moment. Your step above steps, which are great, they're nice and solid. Talk about those in a moment. Your outdoor speakers. You do have a mount here for a television, along with cable and 110 hookup. Again, your outdoor speakers, and this is your fueling station. There's your emergency off switch. Here's where you fill it, and here's your pump handle. Again, another exhaust. Coming around back, your big garage door, which will open here shortly. And your unit is prepped for a backup camera that you already have in your storage up there. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside your unit. Of course, we have these great steps. Coming up inside your unit. Come in your door. Right away to your left. Make sure everyone knows where the fire extinguisher is. It's always going to be at your entry doorway. In case of emergency, you want everyone to know where that's at. Up above on the left, there's a little control panel for your interior lights, exterior lights, your bed lift up and down, and your awning extend and retract. I'm going to run that out real quick just to show you how far to run your awning out. A lot of people will overextend these. You're only going to want to run this out until that flap right there falls down to 90 degrees. Got your beautiful awning lights out here. And I'm going to retract it in. Coming back inside your unit, you do have these recliners. I recommend using that strap right there and strapping them down when traveling. We'll come straight ahead here to your fridge. Here's where you turn it on. Down below here, your safety alert 12-volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention this 12-volt is because it runs off your battery all the time. So if you're going to be gone for the day and you're dry camping, disconnect your battery, otherwise this will run your battery down. To the left of that is a access panel to your fuse box and breaker box. Looks like you have mostly 15s in there. I see a 40. I highly recommend grabbing a handful of those from our store. Remember, you do have a 10% off coupon. After that, your furnace access. Self-explanatory microwave. Up above here, on your stove, this glass makes an excellent backsplash. Electric light, turn to light, hit your spark, you have fire. Same thing down here. Up above your stove here, you do have a light and fan, individual LED lighting. Your sink, just remember, keep an eye on your plumbing. You have an accent light here, a couple USB ports, another 110. To the left of that 110, this is where you turn on your water heater. This here is where you turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. Here's where you check your levels of everything. Your tanks are all empty. Again, lighting here. These snap-on window protectors. Really to keep everyone from looking inside your unit, seeing what your toys are. Here's the hand vents that I was talking about. Simply push them out. I gotta take the short band off here. Going the wrong way. Simply push them out and it gives you a nice vent. Alright, I'm gonna talk about your bed real quick. So I'm gonna run your bottom bunk down. If you want to run the top and the bottom down, simply remove these cotter pins on all four corners and both will come down, and the top bunk will stop just below this metal piece here. And if you want it to come down with it, you remove all these, and then when you want it to stay up, bring it back up and put them back in. So I'll run the bottom down. Coming over here, bed down. Runs down rather quickly. You have a nice curtain back there on your deck, so you can leave your deck down or your ramp down and be able to close that up. So this is going to automatically stop at the point you wish it to stop at. So you can go ahead and run that all the way down. Now before lifting up on these, you want to make sure this little handle here is pulled. That's to the end, and this front will flip up. If you're using it as a bed, I recommend bringing these down first hand. And there's your seating. Do the same over here. Bring in your bring in your table and eat right here. Alright, that about covers everything on the inside over there. Let's talk about your Furrion sound system. This will run DVD, CD player, AM, FM, dual zone. You can play your music indoors, outdoors, or both. Television set. Go ahead and take a walk down your hallway to see your thermostat. There's auto. There's air conditioning. There's your furnace. Going to the bathroom here. Your right would be your lighting. I do want to mention that in your bathroom is your 110 with GFCI. Also that you have plumbing to keep an eye on in your bathroom as well. Under your sink and behind your toilet. Just make sure things haven't wiggled loose going down the road. Coming into your bedroom here, I do want to mention that you do have a backer here. It's all pre-prepped for a television. Your emergency exit window. You lift this out and then push. You have storage under your bed. Access to it from outdoors. Another 110 over here. Right inside your doorway, entry doorway right above it will be where your smoke alarm is. And there's your AC. That about covers everything on the inside. Let me go show you how to open up your deck. So this is a fairly simple process. I recommend getting a couple padlocks for your handles here. You just lift them up and the spring assisted on the bottom. One person can walk it down. Great netting here. And then just reverse the process. It really does lift up fairly easy, just looks heavy. Alright, so let's say we have everything closed up. We're going to go ahead and leave the campsite. Secure everything indoors. I want to talk to you about these steps real quick. We're leaving. With 2 steps. Now, these are adjustable feet. You can remove this cotter pin. Bring it in. Pull on this to lock. Make sure this door is all the way open when closing or opening this. Close your door. Lift your handle. Deadbolt your door. Always deadbolt your door when leaving the campsite. I've heard horror stories of doors flying open going down the road. So we got our door open, or our door closed. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to dump our waters. Now you can do this at the campsite. They are clean water. We're going to come around to this low point drain. We're going to go to this low point drain here underneath your outdoor shower and open that up. And if you're using potable water, you gotta get up and open that line up right behind the white one there. Then you're going to come to your hot water heater and open this and drain your hot water heater. Now we've got everything drained, we're going to go ahead and head up to our dump station. At the dump station, in the storage here will be your sewage hose. Now we do have bigger, longer, stronger sewage hoses you can purchase in our store. This one will suffice. Simply hook up your hose, put the other end into the sewage dump, and pull our black tank. Now after we pulled our black tank, if it sounds like nothing else is running out of it, you're going to come back down here to your docking station. You're going to hook up the hose with your water pressure regulator to your black tank flush. What that's going to do is it's going to spray out your black tank. Leave your black handle open, turn it on, let it run for about 5 minutes. After that's run for about 5 minutes, cleaned out your black tank, unhook your water, come back over, close your black handle, then pull your gray handle. Your gray handle is going to be your cleaner waters, your sinks, your showers, and it's going to clean your hose out better for you. After you dump that, remove your hose, store it away sanitarily somewhere, and you're ready to hit the road. Again, we thank you for your purchase of this XLR boost. We hope you enjoy it for many years to come. Happy camping.